Hey there, nail friends! Welcome back to Dippin' with Carolina. We're gonna hop right into this video. I already have builder gel on my nails, and I'm going to take alcohol and just wipe off any kind of excess dust or any kind of oils on my skin. And then I'm going to apply my UNT peel base. I use peel base instead of acetone to take off my manicures. There's some pros and cons to peel base, and I'm going to be making a video about that soon. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see a video like that. So here I'm going to apply one coat of peel base to all of my nails. I have found one coat works just fine for me, from cuticle all the way to free edge. So the colors I'm going to be using today are Revel Nails Empire, which is a beautiful gold with some purple chunky glitter in there. I'm going to be using iGel Beauty's Warm Chinchilla, which is a beautiful dusty purple. And lastly, I'm going to be using Sparkle & Co.'s Sparkling Embers, which is a beautiful purple and gold color. I'm going to be using Risen Legacy's liquids, the activator, base coat, and top coat. And this awesome tool from Wistonia, I think it's called. It is an awesome little tip. I love it. It's so tiny, it gets right into that crevice to make that perfect cuticle line. So the first color, I always start off with my solids, so we're going to start off with Warm Chinchilla from iGel Beauty. I always stir my powders so I can get the best application so it's nice and smooth, as powders do tend to settle over time. So I'm taking Risen Legacy's base coat, and I'm going to apply this onto my middle finger, my pointer finger, and my thumb. I apply it from cuticle to free edge as I already have builder gel on my nails, so I don't need to make an apex. Then, rather than dipping at a 45-degree angle, I like to lay my finger flat into the powder. Now, I dip in a few times only because when you see the powder hasn't fully absorbed and you still see wet spots, you want to dip in again, or at least I like to do that. Then I go around my cuticles with the cuticle tool. It's not actually a cuticle tool, it's a water marble tool, but I use it for my cuticles and it is awesome. So I'm going to be doing this again to my pointer finger and again to my thumb. And so in between coats, I brush off the excess powder. For this, I do prefer a fluffy brush rather than a stiff brush. I only prefer stiff brushes for the clear. I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to apply a second coat to all three nails. The next color I'm going to put this on my ring finger, and it's going to be Sparkling Embers from Sparkle & Co. I'm also going to do a few little accents with this powder in particular. So I put this powder in a cupcake liner because it is a smaller powder, and my finger is small enough to dip into the jar, so I do not need to pour it out into the cupcake liner. And again, from cuticle to free edge, and I dip straight into the powder, laying my finger flat into it rather than dipping at a 45-degree angle. A great tip is to have two separate brushes for your glitter colors and your solid colors. I also have a solid brush for darker colors and lighter colors. I'm going to apply a second coat of Sparkle & Co. Sparkling Embers onto my ring finger. And the final color I'm going to use is Revel Nails Empire, which is a beautiful, very small particle gold shimmer or glitter, and then purple chunkier glitters, which would go perfect with Warm Chinchilla. I'm also going to apply 2 coats of this. This is a thicker glitter, a chunkier glitter, so I do press down on this glitter. And again, I go around my cuticles and maneuver any kind of extra glitter that's on my cuticle line. I use the same glitter brush as it is glitter again, so I don't mind contaminating the one glitter with the other. And I'm going to dip in again and laying my finger flat into the powder and then pressing down any glitters that are sticking up. And this is what the nails look like before clear capping. So I always recommend clear capping. It helps prevent buffs and scratches and scuffs in your solid colors, and it also prevents any kind of buffing your glitter away, which can reveal the true silver undertone to your glitter. So I'm going to be using Risen Legacies Pure Diamond, which is a clear dip powder. And I apply a nice coat to each and every nail. And I dip sometimes more than once, and then I go around each cuticle line to remove any excess clear powder. I'm going to be doing this to each and every nail, so just veg out and watch me clear cap, and I'll be back when I'm activating. I'm telling you guys, a stiff brush to remove your excess clear powder makes all the difference in the world. You will notice your glitters are so much more clearer. Your solids don't have funky white little chunks in them, or little like bumps or ridges that sometimes clear powder can have if it's not milled enough. So I remove all the excess powder after everything is dried. You have to be sure everything is dry. And then after this step, I'm going to apply activator twice to all of my nails. Okay, so I buffed and filed off camera, and I also washed my hands with plain water because I hate that feeling that acrylic little pieces give you on your hands. It gives me the skeevies. So then I take Risen Legacy's nail cleanser and I cleanse every single one of my nails. So now we're going to get into the little designs I'm going to do on my nails. So I like to buff and file and then do my designs, so I don't have to buff and file if I have any bumps or ridges. So I'm going to be doing a classic ombre on my middle finger, and I'm going to be using Risen Legacy's Party Wand to do that. So in order to do that, you're going to paint your whole nail with your base, and then you're going to point your finger downwards and apply your glitter or whatever you want near your cuticle area. The bulk will go to the cuticle area and the rest will fall down. So then I just take away all the excess like I usually do. Now we ran into a huge problem. Because I focused on my one nail, my phone did not focus back to what it was supposed to. So I'm going to explain this. I'm going to take a dotting tool and my base brush, and I'm just going to paint the base wherever I want it. I've seen a few Instagrammers do this and a few YouTubers do this, and I think it's the coolest trick ever. I never really thought you can do designs or many designs with dip powder, but this is one. So I did just a straight vertical line going down my nail, and I used a swatch to put the glitter where I want it. The glitter is going to stick where I want it, and so here you could kind of see it a little bit, and then it goes out of focus again. But I promise after this it's going to go back into focus because I took clips, thank God. So recently I've had somebody ask me if I encapsulate in clear now, would I? And I would if it was a chunky glitter, but because it's a more fine glitter, the top coat is thick enough to make it nice and smooth, so I don't have to put a clear cap on this. If it was a chunkier glitter, like if I used Empire, I would definitely do that. So what I actually do is I put a layer of base and I let that dry, and that kind of acts as a clear coat. And then I do activator on all of my nails, and the activator will dry that base coat even further. And I wait the 2 minutes that you're supposed to, and I go in with my first top coat. The first top coat, you want to do just 2 to 3 strokes per nail. You don't want to be crazy, and I always cap my free edge. I am using Risen Legacy's top coat, which is amazing and so shiny and so nice, and it's not sensitive to the activator. It does not harden your brush. I don't know how she does it, but it's awesome. So here's my first coat of top coat, and then I kind of forgot about filming. So I did the first 2 nails, my pinky and my ring finger. So here you just see me doing the second coat on my middle finger, my pointer finger, and my thumb. Lastly, I'm going to apply Risen Legacy's cuticle oil to my nails. Her cuticle oil, I kind of think it smells like, it's like spa-like, but then it smells like cucumber melon. It's kind of sweet and it's kind of nice. I applied it to all of my fingers just to replenish any of the moisture that was lost during the process. And now that it's winter, my fingers have been super dry. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more content like this in the future. Also follow me on Instagram at Dippin' with Carolina. I'm going to link everything I've used down below. Thanks so much, guys. Bye!